The city of Los Angeles is about to commit its residents to decades of bad air, gridlock, and car reliance. LA is famous for many things, including, unfortunately, our traffic and smog. Our air pollution gives us one of the highest rates of childhood asthma in the country, and each of us, including our kids, inhales toxic fumes equivalent to smoking 10 packs of cigarettes per year. Aside from the health impact, gridlock also costs our economy $19 billion a year in lost productivity. And we're so stressed out that domestic violence goes up by 9% on extra heavy traffic days. And the way we get around town has a lot to do with it. In fact, cars are the single biggest source of greenhouse gas emissions in California. And do you know a single person that enjoys wasting an average of 168 hours per year stuck in traffic? In 2015, the city of Los Angeles adopted a mobility plan that would lay the foundation to finally break the city's dependence on cars, and included bus lanes and bike lanes all over town. Bus lanes would make the bus much faster than cars at rush hour, and many people would use a bike if they felt like they weren't going to die while riding. Think LA is too big to get around by bike? The majority of trips in LA County are under 3 miles, or a 15-minute bike ride. So why hasn't most of the plan been implemented? Like many things the government does, it's complicated. LA has 2 agencies in charge of roads, the Bureau of Street Services, or StreetsLA, and the Los Angeles Department of Transportation, or LADOT. StreetsLA repairs and repaves old or damaged streets, while LADOT paints stripes on the street, controlling how the space is used. Because vehicle traffic is way down in LA due to COVID-19, the city decided to dramatically accelerate repaving on major streets, which is smart. The problem is that they're defaulting to the old striping and not implementing the bus and bike lanes from the mobility plan. Why? LADOT's community outreach process is moving much slower thanks to the pandemic, while StreetsLA is free to continue repaving, so the inadvertent result is Carmageddon for decades to come, with most people not having a safe and reliable option other than a car. You're probably thinking, we can just repave them now and restripe them later, problem solved. Unfortunately, it can cost up to $1 million per mile to scrape up and redo street markings. And especially after the pandemic, the city is very unlikely to be able to find that money. So we either do this the right way now, or we have to wait decades before it's time to repave the street again. And if you want a better city after quarantine, we have to get this right. Otherwise, people that normally take public transit might buy cars, as is currently happening in China, where post-COVID car sales are skyrocketing. Can you imagine LA with even more cars on the road? If you care about living in a city with clean air and real transportation alternatives to the car, now is the time to take action. Visit streetsforall.org/adapt today. Our future depends on it.